Hi, I'm Kevin Klein. The other day I spoke to a reporter and she asked me some questions. I wanted to share one of the questions with you and my answer in case you don't see the publication, you don't see the story, you don't get the publication, you don't find it online, whatever. What are your goals and objectives for 2022? I thought that's a good question. You'd think, oh, that's the same old question. But when you sit back and take a moment to think about it, which I did, I realized I've been in office now for 3 years. And when I look back, I have obviously had to face a lot of ups and downs and maneuver throughout this building and the crazy maze that they have developed in this building to get anything done. So I thought, well, I made a commitment when I was elected 3 years ago that still is strong with me today. I've had phone calls from some people saying, I can't believe you haven't given up yet. I can't believe you just haven't sat down and thought, let it go. And I've had some that say, oh, you're so negative. You just want to vote no to everything. You're entitled. Well, first of all, I do not come from entitlement at all. I work for a living. I've worked my entire life since I was 16. I've had a job. Was raised for the most part by a single mom who was murdered by her partner. I have fought for everything. And yes, we grew up in government housing. Tons of different schools. We had to move a lot. So no, it's not a privileged life. Would I change it for anything? No. I learned a lot. And I learned to never give up, to continue pushing back and not to be afraid of the old boys network or be afraid of those in power. It doesn't bother me. So I said to the reporter, well, I remain committed in 2022. My goals and objectives are quite clear. I'm going to remain committed to making our community, Charleswood, Tuxedo, Westwood, and Winnipeg, better. I want to get things done. I will continue to communicate with residents openly, despite the emails and nasty phone calls I get from people inside saying, oh, you shouldn't have told people that. You have a right to know. I work for you. I don't work for the public service. And they report to City Council. Well, they don't. They only report to the mayor and EPC. I remain committed to pushing that. I remain committed to making decisions based on facts and based on your needs. So I will put your needs before my personal political objectives or my political image. A lot of people will say, oh, you should vote yes to this because, this group on Twitter will come after you. They did before, they will again, and they always do. I don't read it. I don't read anything on social media because I like to talk to people one-on-one. Because I've spent my life holding people accountable and because I'm not afraid of challenging the old guard, that remains my commitment in 2022. We need to get things done. We got very little achieved as a city the last 3 years, and that is unfortunate. That is a waste of money on City Hall, your money. But the system, and I said this to the reporter, it's a corrupt system where decisions are made behind closed doors at the City of Winnipeg. I had a lot of people say, oh, you can never say that word. Well, the system is corrupt. The system is entirely corrupt at City Hall because of the way decisions are made, which they pretend are made at council, but the mayor already has a 9-member, sometimes 10-member of an inner circle. Now it's 9. That gives him majority. That gives EPC members majority. That's why some of the EPC members stuff goes through that you just shake your head at. Some of it's good, and I vote for that. But again, to those that say I'm negative, no, I won't vote for things that make no sense, that are not reasonable. Especially I won't vote for items when they don't provide accurate information. So I remain committed to that, and I remain committed to pushing back against the old guard, to pushing back against the inner circle. And I want to assure you that I will fight for better city services. Despite the 100 motions I've put forward to improve things, getting knocked down by the mayor and his inner circle, I'll keep putting them forward. I had to put the motion forward for Homes for Heroes more than once until finally they had no choice but to pass that. I put the motion through for the traffic lights, the flashing amber lights in schools, and I had to fight. I don't know how many times we had to push that. finally it got accepted. But if you noticed, the city's not putting any up now. I'm also going to fight for your safety. Public safety is key. And we have a problem. Violent crime is rising. We'll be one of the highest violent crime cities in Canada, if not the highest. 43 murders in 2021. 43. The record's 44. I will also continue to fight to make sure you get value for your tax dollars. I am tired of seeing this city pay $3 for something that normally cost you and I $1. That can't continue. But finally, I just want to leave this with you. It's not going to be easy to build a better Charleswood, Tuxedo, Westwood, to build a better Winnipeg are not going to be easy. Those in power will say and do whatever it takes to keep the status quo. They will do whatever they can to discredit me, or try to. Lots have. And they will continue to provide no information. They want to keep you in the dark. They'll feed you a little bit and feed a little bit to the media. All talking points, not the true facts. That's not going to be easy. They'll come. They'll come after me. And that's okay. Because you know what? I want people to be involved in decisions and to know the facts. And I want Winnipeg to be the city it can be. It was before. I want us back to being that city where you were proud to have your friends come in and you would drive them around and you would park your car in your neighborhood and not worry about it. I want this city to be better. They want to put it on me, they want to come after me. Okay. Go ahead. But I'm going to keep pushing.